There we go. My whole system got messed up from trying to do Picardo a couple days ago.
What in?
I said my streaming stuff got messed up from trying to do Picardo a couple days ago. It's all your fault, Tim. No,
What do you want? I should do the wet noodle.
I gotta find a wet noodle first.
Yeah, spaghetti.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about, but it's fixed now.
Oh, good.
Now I can let people know that I'm doing a stream. That's not what I wanted to do, but okay. Streaming stuff. Gotta copy the stream link and post it everywhere. Okay, that's chat. Streaming. But the blue sky keeps no work. I don't know what I'm doing the link. All the messages and pop out that chat. Hey, Jeannie. How's it going? There we go. I got my stuff up. Give people a minute to realize, oh, hey, there is a stream today. I was not feeling good. This week has been... I'm not sick, thank God. I didn't pick up anything from CrockerCon. Before I get started on this, I realized that all the little zines that I printed out for the show had a ton of spelling and grammar errors in them, and that's what I get for doing these zines at 1 in the morning. Yes, the cool breeze is so nice, especially since I took a shift for well, I was covering a shift for a coworker who was sick. And when my shift, it was a morning shift, so when my shift finally ended in the afternoon, I was out in the heat.
You keep saying shift, and it sounds like shit. So the shift for a coworker.
I take a lot of shit for coworkers. It's a problem. Well, okay, not that much anymore. Like the panini kind of beat down a lot of my my willingness to do things for other coworkers in excess. But yeah, I was this week right after CrockerCon, my monthly blood sacrifice decided to start, and normally it's just the first day that sucks. but I have had 4 days of just no brain power and all the fatigue. And that's a paper shredder. And yeah, so I had to crash on the couch for a little bit. And then I woke up before my alarm, so I was feeling good. Can I borrow a pair of scissors real quick, too?
You can.
Thanks. I don't know where my scissors all went. They're so dinky.
I have a larger pair.
These are like...
You want the bigger pair?
These are like adult safety scissors.
Those are my portable scissors.
Your portable scissors.
But I have my larger scissors here. These were the ones I took. I didn't take the portable ones with me. I took the big one. So yeah, I would usually take these to like conventions and stuff, but I typically need scissors at conventions.
Oh yay, this.
And now that I've said that out loud, next time I'll do it.
Well, cool. Now this little zine that I made looks much better.
Looks like a real zine, not some fake thing you threw together last night.
Well, the other one looked like real zines, but the problem was, I looked through it for a 5th time and finally found all the grammar and spelling errors. And then, well, Lee told me first about the worst one, which was, the section talking about, everywhere else in the world calling them royal pythons instead of ball pythons. Because, fun fact, that's an American-only thing.
Is that in France, it's a python royale.
The science name, which I also misspelt, because I was working on this at 1 in the morning, a couple hours before the convention. It's Python Regis, which Regis meaning royal. But yeah, point is, I finished a new zine, but everybody that got one at the show got one with some pretty horrible spelling errors. And one error where I didn't properly, like, what's the word I'm looking for? I didn't properly describe the size. But yeah.
You broke it.
I broke it. And then I fixed it. And hopefully I'll fix it some more. Yeah. But I gotta make these zines as a PDF. Okay, what? Cleo is doing okay. It's slow going. Like, I knew it wasn't gonna be like, oh yeah, we're gonna bring you home and we're gonna be instant best friends. But she is doing better. I mentioned in Discord that she has an interest in feet. Well, a few days ago, she actually bit my foot 3 times.
Saw her attack your shoe.
Yeah.
When you were wearing it.
Yeah, so she, I started wearing shoes around her, and so when she bit me on the feet before, it wasn't like the hardest bites that she could do, because I know that she could bite really hard if she wanted to, and she could do some real damage to my limbs if I let her.
Yeah, I was seeing that.
So she was smart enough to, like, when I wasn't wearing shoes, it was just a gentle exploratory bite, but when I was wearing tennis shoes, she was like, oh, this is a new toy, and, like, bit my foot pretty hard to where, like, I've got a bit of a bruise on top of my foot from the pressure. Her teeth didn't go through, but she squeezed hard enough that, like, oh, I'm gonna feel that the next day. But, because she can be trained like a dog, when she started doing that, when she'd bite, I'd pick her up and put her in the enclosure and zip it back up. And then I'd let her out again later. She did it again, so I picked her up, put her back in the enclosure, zipped it back up. And then the third time she came out, she sniffed at my feet and then walked away. And so today, when she was out free roaming, she came up to my feet, sniffed them, and walked away. So it only took twice for her to realize, like, okay, so if I bite the foot, I go away. And I don't want to go away. I want to stay out here and explore. Hold on, guys. I'm going to do some quick math real quick. My weakness. And I have to use a calculator. 11 divided by 1, 2, 3. Sure, for that. No. That would be 3.67. Height would be 5.67. Oh, that's 1. 3.67 times 2 would be 7.34, and 4.67 times 2 would be 1134. Wait, no, that's not right. That is correct. Haha. I can math. I swear I can math. I'm not that dumb. There we go. I'm making, before I do the EC pages, I wanted to finally break down these zines that I have into PDFs for Patreon. I've been meaning to do that, and then I don't.
I can relate to that. Meaning to, I've started, but I haven't finished organizing all of my illustrations to get into a Google gallery, essentially, so I can share with other people.
Yeah, I feel real bad for my patrons, because I want to do all this stuff, and then the brain is willing, but the body is not. Oh, I am proud of one thing, though. While I was at work today, because it was a super easy shift. I only had to put up 2 tables and just kept pointing people towards the bathroom. So I had, I finished one of the last training, or online training that I had to do. And then I started prepping 2 new random facts zines. So I'm going to do one about morning geckos, and I'm going to do one about isopods. Eventually I'll do one for the Argentine tegus, but I'm trying to figure out how to do that one where I don't necessarily recommend it as a pet, because all the random fact zines that I've done so far have been about animals that make relatively good pets, and tegus are an advanced pet. But I love Cleo. Oh, and she did a couple of cute things today. So every day she's getting more and more bold, and she's letting me pet her more and more. So we're getting there. I've learned that she really likes when someone is sitting with her while she eats. So, yeah, so she, like, she ate her food when I left it in the enclosure for her. But when I was sitting with her, she ate the last of it. And, yesterday, Lee and I were running some errands, and, well, actually, one of the errands that I wanted to run was I wanted to pick up some puppy pads and a fuzzy blanket for Cleo, because she pooped on my carpet yesterday. Oh my god, it was the stinkiest poop I'd ever smelled. Like, snake poop can be pretty stinky, but it was a little poop, but it stank. So, we're starting potty training. So, every day that I let her out now, I'm gonna have some puppy pads out, and I'm gonna encourage her to go to the bathroom on the puppy pads. I need to rewatch a Tegu training video that I had, that I'd watched a couple of days ago. But one of the cute things that she did today was, I brought her fuzzy blanket into my room and showed her, like, Cleo, I got you a fuzzy blankie. Because everything that I've seen on, like, the Tegu care boards and stuff, it's that, Tegus really like fuzzy warm things. So I got her just a cheap fuzzy blanket from Walmart. And, she was digging through it, and, I could hear her sniffing like a dog. It was so funny. As she was, like, going through the blanket, she really likes going through my dirty laundry. Which kind of makes sense, because one of the things that I've been doing to, get her used to me more is, I have a t-shirt that I wore for a couple of days, and I put that in her hide that she sleeps in, so that she associates my smell with safety. And after that being in there for 2 days, I'd say solid results so far. But there was a pair of shorts that I had that were hanging, like, half in the laundry basket, half out. And she was sniffing through them so intently that she crawled inside of the pants and, like, or the shorts, and then circled around in them. So, I ended up telling her, like, Cleo,
why are you acting so cray?
Pretty much, it's just like, first, you're into feet, and now you're a panty sniffer. I can't with my animal and all of her weird obsessions. And she climbed in my lap twice today. That was really cute. And also kind of terrifying, because I was a little worried that she was going to bite my thigh or something. Just, because she felt like it. But she's also really interested in my, my hands. So, if she sees my hands moving... Yeah, I need those. Because when she sees my hand, like, go over her, she gets concerned, and she'll whip around really quickly. So, I gotta be careful with my movements and stuff. Zine PDF files. Cover. And that can just be its own file. Random fact about ball pythons. she's very cute, and I think she knows it. I'll have to see if I can get a picture of her in my lap tomorrow, because she's sleeping right now. She's moved her bedtime to like 5 or 6 p.m. I'll go in and look, and she's in her enclosure. But yeah, maybe in a couple weeks she'll let me like hold her and bring her out, but Leah wants nothing to do with her right now. She equates dealing with Cleo as like dealing with Jaws.
Fair enough. I saw when he was going after her shoe, all I could think was hands.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, man, that old guy kicked things that he wanted.
Oh yeah. So I haven't heard any stories of them like
doing it for fun or sport. Just
no, I haven't seen or heard about them like removing limbs or anything. That's not something that I've encountered in any of my research or anything.
So let's not start the trend.
Exactly. The most that I've heard is that the really vicious tegus, you might need to get like a couple stitches. But that was mostly stuff for like red tegus, which are like twice the size of Cleo, so. I will say when she bit my foot, I've been bit by dogs before. The pressure from a dog bite was worse. And like when she bit down on my foot while I was wearing a shoe, it didn't hurt. Like it's not the worst pain I've ever felt before. It was just kind of like, hey, that's annoying. Don't do that. Also, some people in one of the Tegu groups that I'm in was recommending to help deter her from doing that, to put hand sanitizer anywhere that she's finding interest in biting, and that'll stop her from biting. Yeah, but I'm really happy to see that just the moving her, or the putting her in timeout seems to have worked. Is it true or a myth that pythons hypnotize their prey like... They do not hypnotize, from what I know. The movement that I think you're talking about, it's less of a hypnotizing and more of like a hyper focus, where the prey is trying to judge what the snake is about to do. And I've seen that mostly with cobras. I don't remember what kind of snake Ka was supposed to be in the Jungle Book. I'm sure I could probably look that up really quickly.
Constrictor of some sort.
Constrictor. Well, they also gave him fanglies. Like, did they give him fanglies? I can't remember. What kind of snake is Ka from the Jungle Book? Because I'm also curious now. Is it an ally of protagonists that is interesting toward? However, Disney's screen adaptation portrays it as a secondary antagonist who attempts to eat Mowgli. Okay, yeah, looking at him, he does look like a constrictor. He might be like a... that face is kind of weird. He might be a berm.
He's some sort of African python.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember where
India.
Yeah, India. Constrictor snakes of India. Because I can't remember if Burmese pythons are... That's constrictors of the world. I want constrictors of India. Non-venomous snakes of India. Keelback constrictors. be an Indian python. I don't actually know what an Indian python looks like. Definitely not a rat snake. Indian python. Oh, they look like ball pythons, but smaller. Okay, I think that Ka was probably an Indian python. They can get about 8 to 9 feet in length, and they kind of look like oversized ball pythons. 10-10 would hold. And of course, it would not be a Livestream if I did not show you guys pictures of these beautiful animals. So that's an Indian rock python. Let me see if I can find one next to somebody or somebody holding it. Being held. Yeah, here we go. Somebody found a 15-foot Indian rock python. Aw, and they rescued it. That makes me happy. So yeah. As far as I know, they do not hypnotize, but more of like the prey is frozen with fear and doing advanced calculus to try to figure out how to get out of this situation. Oh wow, everybody showed up. Hello! Hey Squash! Yeah, it was cool seeing you on Sunday. Thanks for stopping by. And fuck you for spending all that money at my table. No, really, I appreciate the support though, thank you. I love you guys. Fun fact. I'm gonna be in Sacramento again. Cause some friends and I are gonna go to the Sacramento Reptile Expo on Saturday. I wasn't planning to, but then I found out Bob Bledsoe from Green Room Python is gonna be there, and I wanted to bring him some reptile goodies and stuff. So yeah, gonna go to the expo and hang out with Lee and my friend Caitlin and one of my little nibblings who really likes reptiles, and this is gonna be her first reptile expo, so ooh, actually you guys might be able to help me out with that. I was gonna work on I'm gonna work on comics today. Hell no, we're doing reptile show bingo. I wanted to, or not bingo, but scavenger hunt, but we're gonna set it up like bingo. I wanted to make her a little scavenger hunt bingo thing. You see, I'm the weirdo where I see big, pretty snake. Like, I see reticulated pythons and at shows and stuff, and like, no fear. I want to hold the snake. Which is probably how I'm going to yeet myself off this mortal coil by interacting with an animal that I should not be interacting with. Here lies Mel. She went how she would have wanted to go. Death by hugs from a giant noodle. Okay. Let me see. As I get easily distracted, not doing what I meant to do. Reptile show. Scavenger hunt. Bingo. Bruh, I was late too. It's good. $35. Actually, you know what? Let's make that its own separate thing. So on today's live stream, I'm not going to do any of the stuff I said I was going to do. Instead, I'm going to get distracted and make Reptile Show Scavenger Hunt Bingo, which I'm sure there's a way better thing to call this, but I don't care. I'm gonna make I'm going to a reptile show this weekend, and it's gonna be my my niece's first reptile expo, and she's really into reptiles right now, so I thought it would be fun to do a scavenger hunt, or give her a scavenger hunt. So I'm gonna set this up, and then you guys can help me fill it in. And like, a reptile show is basically a convention for reptiles. So even if you've never been to one before, you can probably help me with making slots for it. Oh, I love it. She's really into reptiles, and she wants to get one when she's older. She just hasn't decided on which one she wants to get yet. So, and I told her that when she's old enough and she wants to get her own reptile, I'd help her build an enclosure and adopt the pet. So she's got time. She's just got to learn about the reptiles before she gets one. And I need some grid. Where... See, and I don't use grids all that often, so now when I want to use them, I'm like, grid? What do? You... grid. Okay, how do I fix the grid? No, actually, this is probably... I think this is fine. Okay. Yeah, okay, so reptile expos, a lot of stuff crosses over. So there's plenty of amphibians and arachnids. There's gonna be a lot of bugs at this show too. I was checking out the vendor list, and there's going to be there's gonna be a lot of spider people there. Sacramento Reptile Show. I can't remember the website name. But yeah, we are the largest reptile exhibit in Northern California. Over 100,000 square feet of reptiles and supplies, and a chance to meet a live 10-foot, 100-pound alligator I will pet. One day I would one of the sponsors for the show is Save the Snakes, which has a thing. They have like a they have a center in Sacramento, and I want to do one of their trainings because they do venomous handling training, and I would like to be able to do that so I can relocate rattlesnakes. I'm gonna pet the alligator. I'll make sure to post pictures and stuff. And if I manage to find Bob Bledsoe, definitely getting a picture. I sent him stuff a couple of years ago, so I'm hoping when he sees the sticker that I drew of his snake Delilah, I'm hoping he will be like, "Oh yeah, you!" And vendors. Oh, also a thing that I'm really excited about with this show is they have Yeah, there it is. Save the snakes. So they have a conservation corner where they have a bunch of herpetological societies that are going to be there. So like Northern California Herpetological Society, Save the Snakes, J&W Reptile Rescue, which puts on the reptile show in Vallejo. But anyway, Save the Snakes is to conserve snakes from all around the world. But they have a venomous handling class that you can take so that you can relocate snakes safely. And I want to do, but yeah, the course is $400. So I'm gonna have to save up for that one. Beautiful spiders, but box of nope. Yep, I can't. Maybe I'll be brave and hold a tarantula. Highly doubt it, but I'll make sure Lee films me crying. Oh, but they have a rattlesnake course for $250. What are the course dates for that? You good?
I'm good. Hello.
Ooh, they got.
Open the front door to let you in.
Ooh, they got one. Am I working that day? I don't think I'm working that day. Ah, but I got a Halloween party. Well, dang. People say hi.
Hi.
And not to hurt yourself. You have a cat.
I have a cat.
Hi, Riley. You look comfy.
Yeah, I found that if I just lean forward a little bit, sort of on the side, it's all comfy.
She's so silly.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
How'd you go?
Set
how
out
did-
instructions, students who have
You know,
tried snake handling, clothing, tools for
It
course.
was worth going and only for the food. I was very quiet for an extended period of time, just shoving food in my mouth.
What'd you go to?
Huh?
What'd you go to?
I went to the Chamber of Commerce mixer,
Oh,
and it was well worth my time.
cool.
I did run.
I like how you put how to pronounce your name.
Yeah, I actually got comments on that because there was more than one person who had a name that's like difficult to pronounce, and I was like, that's why I started having a pronunciation guide to mine. And they were like, "Oh, that is smart. I need to start doing that."
You know what? I just realized that I should change this so it's not a. We're gonna start working on the scavenger hunt bingo thing for my niece.
Oh, fun.
But
Hey, chat.
I'm gonna change the capture to my screen so they can see what it is I'm talking about. Because I just found out, because like I wanted to do that venomous snake training, but it's like $400. But I just found out they have a rattlesnake safety and awareness training, and they have one for the 25th.
Oh, don't be like that, Tatsu.
But at least this one's $250, whereas the other one is $400.
So is this one just rattlesnake specific and the other one is all venomous snakes? Or?
Yeah, and this one's a 2-day course.
Oh.
So it's like, yeah, technically it's cheaper. Oh, let me see the course dates. Yeah. Oh, okay, I got time. Yeah, you know what? That's what I'm gonna tell when my dad asks what I want for Christmas. I'm just gonna be like, I want to do the venomous snake training. Because he said that we would do that.
I am.
You know what? I'm gonna send that to him now so I don't forget. I will forget. But anyways, I can show you guys the website for Lizard King reptiles, and they got a crested gecko or leopard gecko.
Aww, I'm trying so hard not to want to run already.
Oh, East Bay Vivarium's gonna be there.
I had a brilliant idea this morning for a dove act.
They have a two-headed king snake.
Whoa!
That's in Berkeley.
Not officially on display, not for sale, but he has reached 7 months. Good for him.
Yeah, unfortunately
More
these
than
unfortunately these snakes don't tend to live long.
that.
Work
End
hard, not
disagreement.
smart.
White birded monitor.
Anyway, I'm gonna go make some iron. Have fun. Bye.
Bye. Treachers, creatures.
Yeah.
Cresties of the San Francisco Bay.
What would they say?
You see, I've been to this guy's table a couple of times at shows. And like the selection of isopods is just so lackluster. Because I would love to get some zebras. I have dairy cows, but their zebras are like $20 for 10. $2 an isopod. Bye, Squash. This is my rodent supplier. I buy all my rodents from Dean. Nice guy. He has some really cute boa constrictors, and I can't get them. Especially after getting Cleo. Spider room. Oh, there's also artists there too, so there's a man, a lot of they got this really weirdly spaced out. There is an artist that I follow and really like that I found at these conventions or these things, and her stuff goes by Derpatiles, which I don't see here, so I'll have to pull it up. Okay. Haha! So I can show you guys her beautiful artwork. She just draws silly things about reptiles. I have one of her stickers for oh, what was it? I like the buffering ball python. It's just head empty, no thought. Where's her sticker? There. We got this one. Get that bread. Oh, I have this one. Guess I'll die. With the hognose being dramatic. I like this. I am cringe, but I am free with a skunk. Anyways, I think she's supposed to be here, and I might pick up some new stuff. You're just mute. Let him cook. This is the one that I love. This one. It's Okay, now I gotta pull up a video because if you guys have never seen the baby alligators that sound like lasers, I'm about to change your life. You guys can see my horrible YouTube recommendations. Baby alligator sounds. And it knows that I've looked up this video before. Pause this. And let me bump up the sound a little bit more. They're dirt tiles, and they do have a blue sky. They sound like little lasers! I love them. So when I saw the sticker, I was like, I needed it! Ugh. Tarantulas. They're so pretty, but they're so... Ugh. No me gusta. I love them. Turn this down. Yes, now you all know the secret playlist thing that I play while I'm doing this. It's the same music, just all the time, on repeat. Strong. Okay, bye. What the geck? I'd like to get an Ackie monitor at some point. They're cute and silly looking. And they don't get that big. I've got the echoes, that's no good. Oh. Lee has a sticker. So yes, they have many cute things. I want them all. But the wallet is limited. I gave the frog a butt. I gave the frog a butt. So yeah, that's there's a few things I'm So that's what I'm gonna be looking forward to. Let me go back to my to-do. Okay. So now five. Let's see if I can do this. Without completely fucking up. 30. 30. I already fucked up that. That's not too bad. Duplicate. And what is it? No, never mind. Close enough. Actually, that's just bad. Very angry frog. They're so cute, but so angry. Apparently I cannot make a square to save my life. That. And that. Wee. I will fake it till I make it, boy. Yeah, that don't look too bad. What the frick? Oh, children. Serviceable. Let's duplicate that and then rotate. I just rotate. I just want to rotate it one way. I don't want to. Now where is it easier? Okay. Well, there we go. That looks more like weird. Snailfish? I have never heard of snailfish before. Riley hasn't either. Come on, Mama. Yeah, it looks like bingo. Okay, I get rid of that grid now. Grid is my view. I don't need grid no more. Okay, let's get some stuff in here. Let's change that to a different font. Let's go with good old-fashioned Arial. Is it big enough for a kid to read? Okay. Derpy Bumpy Snailfish. I have not. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Derpy Bumpy Snailfish. That is so unnerving. That is a fish only a mother could love. Copy image. I can't take this fish seriously. What is this? I mean, he looks like a distinguished fellow, but Omaha, Arizona. Just realized there are all these things open. I didn't even finish what I was doing here. BPs, page 1, 2. Page 3 and 4. Five and 6. Yay, so patrons will get PDFs for these later. I think that's the charm of this, of the little fish. No thoughts, head empty. There's never been a thought. Okay, I'm gonna do Crystal Gecko zine, that one. And peach drinks. So since I have this done, I'm just gonna copy and paste these in. Control C. I gotta make even more zines, because the new thing that I did at this show this past weekend was I had mystery zines, and they were very popular. Like, I thought a couple people would find them interesting, but I had one person who bought 7 mystery zines. Okay. J Drinks cover. The job's going great. I actually picked up a shift this morning because one of my coworkers is sick, and it was easy peasy. I set up 2 tables, pulled down a projector from the advanced AV system that we have. And then just sat in the office and finished the last of my new hire training and told people where the bathroom was. And then I started a prep on 2 new zines, which I'm gonna do on morning geckos and what was the other animal? Isopods. Which I don't know if I mentioned I got morning geckos, and they're so tiny and so cute. I love them. They're living in my bathroom right now in their little enclosure. One and two. And somebody asked me at CrockerCon this weekend, I was like, so is there a reason that none of these drinks got 5 out of 5 peaches? And I was like, cause 5 out of 5 is for like the best tasting peachy drink that I've ever had in my life, which I have not yet had. But I'm sure the day will come. But in the meantime, that 5 for 5 is saved for future best tasting peach drink I've ever had in my life. I have strong opinions about my peach drinks. Stream 4. Yeah, I'll post some more pictures of the baby geckos after I'm done with the stream, because I haven't been able to get any good pictures of them lately, but my bathroom has really good lighting, so I'll post them after stream. And they're so small. I can't even try to hold them. I'm worried that I would squish them. Okay, let's flip this bitch. Six. That one can go. Don't need to save it. And sure, why not? Everybody knows about this already, but damn it, I worked hard on this. And next week, I have the start of the mentorship program where I have a protege. Oh god, yeah, I make homemade peach syrup all the time. It's delicious. I love it. This is the cover. I was about to say, man, I miss working on my comic, which I could be working on right now, but instead I am working on these zines. But to be fair, I've been meaning to do this for weeks and have not done it. Which sucks, because technically these are comics that I have made. 22. And my poor Patreon has been neglected. I apologize to all my patrons that are in the chat. Yes, I have a Padawan. And they actually seem really excited for the stuff that I have for them. Because it's, their career week is, they're supposed to shadow somebody in the career that they want to do. And, that's not really able to be done with working in comics and artwork, because everything that I do is online. And that was the thing I had to explain to the person's mom who emailed me initially, was, yeah, this is, wow, I do not like that cross-hatching. Or I tried a thing and it did not work. It did not work. Peaches in the choir? Yes. This is super peach flavored. It's the peachiest thing you've ever had in your life. All hail the peach. Oh yeah, so I had to explain, like, because they wanted to meet for 6 hours a day for a week. And I was like, well, I live about an hour and a half away from Sacramento, so that's not gonna work. Also, every job involving comics right now is strictly online. You will most likely never meet your clients face to face. So we set up something to where we're gonna do Zoom, or not Zoom, we're gonna do like a video chat twice a day for a week, once in the morning, once in the afternoon. Morning I will this Padawan just turned 18. So, legal adults, working really hard not to call them kid. But they're in their last year of high school right now. Oh, not yet, I gotta get that back cover. So, mostly what I'm doing is, instead of them just shadowing me in what I'm doing, what was I saying? So, like, all the advice and stuff that I have is mostly for just getting started. So, I asked them, like, what is it you're wanting to do in art? And they want to open commissions soon. So, their first assignment from me is, you're going to open commissions. Here is how you are going to open commissions. And I made them a detailed guide on, like, opening commissions, how you should set up a contract and stuff. So my goal with this is, instead of them, like, shadowing me and getting, working on my stuff, I'm basically giving them a foundation to start their artistic career. And after they're done with the mentorship, they have to give a presentation to the whole school about their experience. So I'm hoping that it will be an experience that they speak highly of. yeah, we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll stream like on Thursday next week and be like, this was a terrible mistake. No, I don't think that'll happen. I do have a questionnaire that I need to fill out, and one of the questions was, would I participate in this again? And I think I would, but I don't know, my opinion might change the next time, or by the time I finish this, but for now, yeah, I think that I could be a positive influence on some teens wanting to start their artistic journey. Christy zine cover. Yeah, that's another thing I've never really understood, was the whole, like, career day thing, having to know what you want to do forever. Or having to pick what you want to do forever, at a young age. Like, I actually never had, like, a career day thing. At least not one, like, I've seen on television. But I always kind of knew that I wanted to work in artwork. Middle school is about the time when I realized that it was a job that I could feasibly do. And then high school, I actually started working towards it. And then when I was 18, I started exhibiting at shows. And I just realized all these things that I'm saving, I'm gonna need to put a copyright thing on them. Damn it! Whatever, I'll figure it out. Actually, no, let me grab my notebook and I can I'm waiting for them to, well, I'll explain once I get my notebook. So Padawan actually showed up to CrockerCon. Okay. Good night, Rosen. Have a good sleep. Thanks for coming, even if the stream started late. So Padawan actually showed up to the expo this weekend. So I was able to talk with them and ask them, like, give me an idea of what your goals are for this. What are you hoping to get out of being my protege for the week? And so, like, they sat with me for a couple of hours and answered some questions, got some info of what it is that they want to do. And so, the first thing that I did was, I sent them an email with a pre-mentorship assignment, about SMART goals, which actually I can show you guys, because I don't know, this might just be useful for anybody who wants to get better at achieving things. I certainly need to do this more. Excuse me, where is my... There we go. So yeah, they gotta, they gotta have this stuff done before we meet on Monday. Wow, that's rude. So yeah, I gave him some information on setting up SMART goals, along with some links to setting up SMART goals specifically for being an artist. And so apparently they've already got a bunch of goals and stuff to do, or they in their mind, so they're working on those. And then our first meeting is going to be about how the week's gonna work. I'm gonna once they give me their goals, I'm gonna adjust some of my stuff for them. But then I have assignments for them. So day one is they're gonna learn about commissions. I'm gonna go through the process with them. Anybody, actually, I think a couple of people here have actually commissioned me before, so you're familiar with my process. So first thing I explain is like how to set a price, with the example of like $20. And then I give them an example of my my commission form. Which I need to update, but how I do commissions, and I'm due for opening them again. Actually, I was thinking of doing that as soon as they open their commissions. I wanted to be one of their first customers and be like, can you draw my characters? Because they have, like for 18, they got a really solid art style, which was very encouraging to see. But yeah, I do my commissions with a Google form because it keeps track of all the information. It keeps everything in one place, which I appreciate. And I have all my agreements and stuff just labeled out from the get-go. It's the first thing people see is like, I won't draw explicitly sexual, violent, or risky behavior or anything like that. Payment options and everything. Their rights as the commissioner, my rights as the artist, and then all the different options if they want. So this makes it easier for them to get an idea of what their, like how much they're going to be spending, because everything's on the form. So like whether they want it digital or traditional, and really the extra for traditional is just to cover the cost of it, of materials, because traditional supplies are expensive. And then I make everything kind of an add-on. So like, if they're gonna get a traditional illustration, if they want to get a traditional sketch, it's gonna be like $30. And if they want it mailed, I think I have a separate thing for mailing. Oh yeah, here we go. Sadly, it's expensive to mail stuff everywhere. And actually, I need to fix this up because I have a, I think it's my, is it my CopperCon one? Oh, there we go. I need to add that to reference examples, because, like, if I have to, change anything, or if I have to design anything, I broke it. If I have to design anything, that costs extra. But if anybody just wants to like okay, maybe I do have to save that. Like, this is perfectly okay, just doing like stick figures and like photos and stuff. That is an amazing way to get me reference material, and I don't have to design anything. There we go. And I haven't updated this form in a while, so it didn't have the example. Can I add? There we go. I should probably just do it. There we go. And so that's all updated. Oh, I don't want to move this above reference images. So yeah, and then if they want me to share it online, I have a social media section. If there's any additional information that they need to add, they can put it here. And then just a little like, I understand in filling out this form. I don't just accept commissions. I do commission requests. So if people fill out the form, I'll have the form open for like a week or two, and I'll pick and choose which commissions I want to do based on the commissions that I have. And actually I need to update my time here because I have updated this. So if this makes it so that if I get a commission that I really don't want to work on, I don't have to feel bad about rejecting it, because this is just a request. Whether I choose to accept it or not is up to my discretion, which feels nice because I have done my time with the random horrible commissions. That's like, why did I agree to do this? So yeah, I explained that, and then at conventions, and this one's actually easier to show here, so I can zoom in on it. And for anybody who has ever gotten a commission from me at conventions, I do sometimes take commissions at conventions. It's not an every time thing. Mostly what I do is I have a form open for before conventions where I'll try to have the commission done and ready for pickup at the show, which is what I did with the CrockerCon commissions, which I did not get any, which is fine, because it means I didn't have to work on those. But if I take commissions at conventions, then I have printouts of this form. So I just fill it out with all of their information, reference notes. And then this little part down here. Oh, Tatsu, you're breaking my heart. You got 40 minutes, bud. 20 minutes, I'm sorry. This section right here, I just cut out at the dotted line, and that's their receipt. And I have actually given this form to a couple of my artist friends so that they could basically copy it. I do not do furry porn for 4K a pop, but with how the US economy is right now, I'm kind of thinking maybe I should start doing furry porn at 4K a pop. I have the books to learn to draw the furries better. Okay, really funny thing, I did have a furry porn artist follow me today on Blue Sky. And it is the second NSFW artist that has followed me in the last couple of days, and I'm low-key curious about where these people are finding me. Because, like, I really don't draw, like, crazy NSFW stuff. And yet, like, a lot of the hardcore artists are finding me, and I mean, hardcore NSFW artists can follow non-NSFW artists. I just don't understand why they have these high counts and this beautiful artwork, and they're just like, oh yeah, here's this random person. This is 5 and 6. Where's 4? Oh. I completely forgot to copy and paste it. Dang, at this rate, I'm not working on a page tonight on stream. At least some of the stuff I've been sharing is interesting. My stuff is definitely weird and unhinged. Three and 4. Yay! All of my zines are now these things. Which I now have to fix, because I gotta make what is it called? And I copyright stuff to this for sharing on Blue Sky. Yeah, there we go. Don't save. Oh, fish again. Definitely before this is done. Alright, let's throw some reptile show bingo in here. Let's drop this down to 75. Let's do 50 instead. What Tatsu? Yeah, copyright and anti-AI. I gotta run it through the WebGlaze. There we go. Okay. Let's see. First one should obviously be hold a snake. Let's bump that up to 20. Hold a snake. Alright, chat. Throw out some suggestions for things to look for, things to do. We're gonna make this kid have fun whether they like it or not. Baby boy. You still have 15 minutes, little boy. Here. You so handsome. You're so handsome. Come here. I want to pet you. I want to give you all the pets. You too, Mama. Okay, bye. Oh. Like a red dart. Ugh, such a spider. Okay, how about... Ooh. Animal that costs over 5K. Which will not be that hard. Animal that costs over $5,000. Lick a red dart frog. And that's how Mel died. Because she took a challenge too seriously. Well, dang it. There we go. Reptile. In a costume, because I have seen giant lizards in dog costumes. It is adorable. And I'm totally dressing Cleo up in a costume when she tolerates me. Let's see. On the tombstone, blame chat. Yeah, chat made me do it. Let's do California king snake. Five reptiles native to California. This is also great reading comprehension for a second grader. Oh, here's a good one. Find a reptile from each continent. I can spell, I think. By all means, chat, if you see me spelling something wrong, call me out. The last thing I need is a... The last thing I need is a 7-year-old... No, she just turned 8. The last thing I need is an 8-year-old telling me, like, you spelled that wrong. I'll just curl up. Pet an animal over 6 feet long. Yeah, that's the one thing. There's no There's no animals. There's no reptiles in Antarctica. There is also no isopods in Antarctica. I'm gonna bump that down. You know what? I'm gonna fix that one a little bit. Bump that down to 10. No, 12. There we go. Okay. Hey, Tim. I'm making a scavenger hunt bingo thing for my little niece.
Oh, very nice.
What was some of the stuff from the scavenger hunt that I gave to you, or ones that you think would be fun to add?
I could possibly remember that because I was playing on hard mode. I do remember that there were pieces of paper that fit into a puzzle. That was pretty good. I remember that.
That was your birthday scavenger hunt. Let's see. That is cool. Actually, last I heard, there were influencers stuck in Antarctica because they flew out there when they did not get permission to, and they got stuck.
Oops.
Yeah, because it's winter time down there right now, and they can't leave for a while, and just, man, being stuck in the facility with the other people in Antarctica, just being like,
So,
probably real mad at them.
what do you do?
I'm a scientist.
I'm a scientist.
Hey, Lee.
And what do you do?
What up, yo?
I'm making scavenger hunt for Reptile Show scavenger hunt bingo for
Oh, that's right. I remember now.
For
I remember there was
Nisi.
one that was like a sun.
It was a type of morph.
Yeah, and then there was you were giving me morphs, and there was only one person there that had that particular morph. It was like rare.
Yeah, I tried to put at least one kind of tough one. Oh, you know what? Let's find a black and white Argentine Tegu.
Okay, so you're making a scavenger hunt and for something?
I was hoping you could contribute some, because you've been to a couple reptile expos.
Yeah, but I go to reptile expos looking for plants.
You could put plant stuff in there.
Okay, so
It's just stuff that she has to find.
carnivorous plant.
Can you name one?
Cape Sundew.
And don't tell them it's a plant.
Sundew.
They'll think it's a morph. They'll throw them off.
Is this for
Carnivorous.
Peyton?
Yeah. I'm probably spelling carnivorous wrong.
C-A-R. That's right.
Oh, yay. So I have hold a snake, animal that costs over 5k. Although I think I'm gonna put an option for over 10k, because I think we could probably find something over 10k there.
Find an animal that could eat you.
There's gonna be I think it's a 10-foot long, 100-pound alligator.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna put pet crocodilian.
Okay.
Pet
No. No.
find a blue tongue. There we go. That shouldn't be too hard. I see blue tongue skinks everywhere. Oh, I remember Enchilada mentioned their like brother-in-law or something breeds them in Australia.
Oh, neat.
They're native.
Oh, neat.
Hey, we're doing good. This is almost halfway filled. Reptile costume. Oh. I know it's gotta be in the middle. There we go. And then we don't find him anywhere.
Meet a reptile rescue?
How about donate to a reptile rescue?
Sure.
I like to bring a little extra money just to donate to rescues and to US Ark. Oh, we should visit the US Ark table. Also, Aurora got so much. Oh, so Aurora, I got a cute thing. So, well, for one, Aurora got a lot of birthday money. Like, damn, that kid had more cash than I had in a long time. But when I was hanging out with her, because I took her out for birthday shopping, and we went to the Dollar Tree to do some last minute shopping for she was going to a friend's birthday party the next day, and so we need to stop at the Dollar Tree to grab some stuff for the gifts that she just bought, like packaging stuff. And when we were walking in, there was a guy sitting on the ground outside, and it was the hottest day of the summer. It was like 105 in Vacaville or something. And so we went inside, and I had made a comment about, like, man, it is way too hot for him to be out here. And I didn't see a water bottle or anything. And so Aurora was like, could we do something? And I was like, yeah, let's get him a water bottle and a snack. So I found a big water bottle for him, and I let her pick out the snack. She picked out goldfish.
Nice.
And so it was like $3.
Mm-hmm.
Not a whole lot of money. We're already there. And so we went outside, and she wanted to give it to him, but then she got really nervous. I was like, do you want me to give it to him? And she was like, yeah. So I walked up to him and was just like, hey, it's really hot out here. It's not much, but here's some water and a snack. And he was very thankful, and it was a nice moment. He was a very nice guy. And I guess he was a writer, because he was like, you know, I'm a writer, and I have a character that says this quote of, the heart's on the left side, but it's always in the right. And you're teaching her good values and stuff. And when and he said he was like, I haven't had goldfish since I haven't had a goldfish in like years. And I was like, oh, she picked them out. And so I was like, Aurora, good pick, you goldfish. And so he was very thankful for the goldfish and everything. And so we left, and Aurora was like watching as we were leaving to see if he was eating them, and he was eating them, and he looked like he was really enjoying them. And so she was like, he liked the goldfish.
Is it a scavenger hunt or bingo?
Yes.
Okay, because for bingo I was thinking bought reptile merch, bought reptile. So.
Oh, you know what? That's a good one.
Avoided buying a reptile.
Had to tell Mel not to buy reptile. That'll be pretty easy to do because you just be like, Mel, no. Like, I didn't even do anything. Just no.
You're walking around this place with your eyes open? No.
Legless lizard. We should be able to find a legless lizard. Okay, 10 left. And then this bingo card is done. You didn't do anything yet.
Hold an insect and /or an arachnid.
Ugh. Ugh. I'm gonna have to take one for the team. I think they spelled arachnid wrong. New Zealand. Oh, I didn't know that. New Zealand doesn't have any native snakes. Interesting. Arachnid. I think I forgot the H. I did forget the H. I'm gonna have to take one for the team. It's fine. Didn't do anything yet. You know what? I'm gonna change that to resist. Resisted buying a new pet. Oh, kiwis are so cute. Oh yeah, aren't the eggs like about the size of the damn bird itself? Kiwi egg to body ratio. Oh Jesus! I didn't think it was that bad! Oh, but kiwis are so goddamn cute. I love. Oh, Jesus. God, I hate this. Actual dog is a bonus. Yeah, I hate this. That dog, actual dog is bonus. You know what? I'm gonna find a mammal. Because sometimes there's dogs there, and sometimes they're not. Oh, hi, handsome. Which, finding a mammal shouldn't be too hard, because there's probably gonna be feeder rats there. Alright, 8 more to go. Cape Sundew. Visit the U.S. Art table. Oh, let's find a venomous species. Oh, you know what? Let's do... reptile-themed artwork. Oh, find a poisonous species. The difference between venomous and poisonous. Okay, 4 more left. Man, I hope this kid has fun with this. And I realized I put some unnecessary capitalizations, because... Find a blue tongue kink. Nocturnal. No, that one actually has to be capitalized. What is this? Find new pet. Hold an insect or arachnid. Find a mammal. It's the US art table. Weirdest animal you've ever seen. Weird food. I don't know if they'd have food there. Let me check. Jesus Christ, the kiwi. sometimes this one's at a really big fair. It's where the California State Fair is held, so it's in a massive building. But I don't know what kind of food that they would have. Sacramento Reptile Show. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put collect 5. Because they usually have like stickers or pens or something. Oh, the chocolate insects. I'll just cry. Alright. Collect 10 flyers. Poor reptiles. Tomorrow is Friday. I just got it in my head that this thing's tomorrow. Wait, what? I'm not as far as it is. Aww. Lizards. Gecko. Gecko. So many geckos. Thunders. Oh, there are rainbow bows. I don't see anything as far as food is concerned. Ooh, there's gonna be a dubia roach dealer. Oh, I know. Well, guys, I'll have to figure out the last ones later because it is 13 minutes past Tatsu's dinner time and he is unhappy with me. So I'm gonna end that here. It's been fun. Next week, I'm assuming I'll feel better, so we'll do stream on time. And I will let you guys know how the expo is going. I'll take lots of pictures and stuff, and I'm sure there'll be a picture of me trying to keep my cool in front of Bob Bledsoe, which if you have not... oh, best habitat. I got distracted by like 3 things at once. I'm gonna add the habitat one, and I'll post pictures. And if you haven't watched Green Room Pythons on YouTube, you should treat yourself and watch a couple of videos, because Bob Bledsoe is just a delight, and I'm excited to potentially meet him. So, have a good evening. Thanks for... Holy crap, there's 7 people here. Who are you people? Anyways, it's good seeing you guys in the chat again. And next stream is set to be